So we all know 1 Corinthians 13, 3 to 8 says, love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy, it does not boast. It is not proud, it is not rude, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, keeps no records of wrong, it doesn't delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, and always perseveres. And love never fails. Jamie, you are patient. There's many times where you have, motorcycles. You have taken the time to learn something or someone. I'm trying to think of like a specific example. I remember there was one time, I don't remember exactly what it was, but I remember this feeling, this emotion of like, see, you stuck with it, you didn't give up, and you got it. It was something in the house. And I think it showed like an extreme amount of patience. It's gonna come to me. I'm gonna remember it. Maybe I'll do a short about it. But you are patient. You're also kind. You have a kind-hearted sense to you. There are people that you'll just talk to. Yeah, all right, we're driving back from, where was it? Branson, Missouri. And we stop at Chick-fil-A because there's not a Chick-fil-A around here, so we gotta stop every chance we get. Get your 30-piece chicken nugget with extra Chick-fil-A sauce, waffle fries. I'm out in the restaurant, like obviously this is a bathroom break as well because we're driving back from Missouri. I'm out in the restaurant waiting for the order. Next thing I know, you're like giving this lady a hug. Like, who is this lady? And like, I'll just tell you about it later. And we get in the car and you're like, I was in the bathroom and she was crying or something. You could tell that she was emotional and you just like, hey, can I pray with you? And like, the heck? So you're kind. You're kind. That's a cool story. I wish I could think of the patient one because I know that's real. It does not envy. Love does not envy. I've known you for 5 years, but what I've seen of you is that I've seen self-talk in you to say like, hey, like that's what they have. There's a part of you that wants to envy what other people have or be jealous, but you don't let it come out. You recognize it, you acknowledge it, and you move on. So I think that's love, because we're all human and we all have feelings and wants and desires and things that are contrary to what God wants for us and all of that. So yeah, you don't envy, you don't boast. I've never really heard you brag or boast about things. Like, oh, look at me, I'm better than you. Proud. I think you are sometimes the extreme opposite of proud, which is insecure. So I wouldn't say that you're proud. But on the flip side, I think, I think there are times where you're just like, hey, look what I did. Check out what I just built or what I just put together. That's not pride. I think that is confidence. So I would say you are not proud. Love is not rude. I've never heard you burp or fart in public. Not really even in private. Can't believe I just said that. No potty talk at the table. So I would say you're not rude. Self-seeking. What I've learned about you these last couple of months, I guess indirectly, is that you have the desire to see the best in people, because you want them to be at their best. I don't think it always comes across that way, but I know deep down you're just desiring to get people at their max potential. Because why not? Why wouldn't you want the people that you love to be the best version of themselves? So I would say that's not self-seeking. Love is not easily angered. There are times where I think that I'm trying to remember a specific example. I'm sure there was a time where something happened with the boys. I can get this sense where it would have been easy to overreact and easy to get angry at whatever happened, and you were just like, hey, just, it is what it is, chill out, like, we got this. I wish I had an example for that, but I'm sure that's happened. So I would say that you are not easily angered. Love keeps no record of wrong. I guess the only thing I can say about that is that we've been through a lot over the last couple of years. And a lot of things have been said and done. And I know you're trying to heal and move on from that and move forward from that stuff. I would say that deep down you have a desire to not keep a record. I'm pretty confident that deep down you don't want to hold on to things. You don't want to remember. There's also a part of you that doesn't want to forget, because you don't want to get yourself into situations where it happens over and over and over again. So obviously, like, there's some of that. So that makes sense. But I think deep down, for the big stuff, I think that I should say maybe the little stuff, there's a desire for you to not keep record of that. So I would say that, that's something that you want to do, is not keep records of wrong. Like, love does not delight in evil, but rejoices in the truth. Yeah, I think, we've had many conversations about, I guess, some of the culture and the indoctrination that is out there, just some of the wickedness that's in this world. And that's not something that you delight in at all. I remember, like, we've done some things, like we've signed petitions and that sort of thing to fight against, some of the things that would really impact our kids. So in a way, I would say, yeah, that's a clear example of you don't delight in evil, but you rejoice in the truth. Always protects. Yeah, you love Jake, and you have fought really hard to protect him from a lot of things and to set things up for him in a better way. So yeah, you always protect. Always trust. Love always trusts. You are a very trusting person. Always hopes. Love always hopes. Yeah, I remember, I think 2 years ago, that summer, you were hoping for the best. And even since then, there's a lot of hope. hope for James, hope for Andrew, hope for me, hope for this family, hope for this house, hope for, that God would show up, all that stuff. I think you had a lot of hope early on that things would work out. I know I'm hoping that you're still hoping. So there's that. Always perseveres, and love never fails. Don't give up, because it will work. And sorry, somebody was just behind me. I got nervous, so I kind of got quiet. Love always perseveres. I guess that's my encouragement on that one, is it's always, it's going to last. It will end. Or love will get through. But it's an ongoing journey. And yeah, love's the answer, right? First and second greatest commandments is love. So I think that's you. You're not going to give up until you're all done in this world. I think you're going to keep loving. So I think that's you. Patient, kind, not envious, not boastful, not proud, not rude, not self-seeking, not easily angered, keeping no records of wrong, not delighting in evil, but you do rejoice in the truth. You always protect, trust, hope, and persevere. And I love you. And thank you for being who you are.